Sagittarius, what's good with you? We're back with another one. It's gonna be a 3-card draw. I ain't gonna hold you long. Pause. And if you need to get in contact with me, or you know someone who might want to get in contact with me because you like what I do, how I do it here, there will be a link to my website in the description box that you can click, and it will bring you to a simplified navigation system with a built-in calendar that will allow you to book an appointment with me based upon a tarot reading and a astrological reading. I'll pick apart your chart bars, but I'm not doing a whole natal chart reading, so don't get crazy, all right? With that being said, let's get these cards read. Bars. Cross watchers, you're welcome. People who just want to know how the Sagittarius energy is applied to your zodiac wheel or to your natal chart, you are welcome as well. So I'm going to slice and dice this deck and get to it. This is the situation at hand for the Sagittarius. Yo, this cannot be the Page of Swords in reverse. This is the Page of Swords in reverse. If you know, you know. Listen, before I go on, I shuffle these cards before I even press record. All right? I shuffle more when I press record. I take at least a minute doing the intro shuffling. Then I slice and dice the deck right before you. This card is famous today. So this is what I'm getting, right? Sagittarius, you got a pill. You got the source online. In a way, put it this way, you got the source in a way that your information about you or you are distributed across a large, vast type of way of communicating. All right, we're talking about sword energy here. That means communication. We're talking about Gemini energy here. We're talking about communication. And you have prowess because the sun here, the sun is here as well. So you shine, you glow, you got it. And this causes eyes to be on you. You have younger eyes on you right now. They're kind of antsy about you. They're kind of ruffled. Their feathers are ruffled. And this isn't everybody. If this isn't one person, this is a type of individual, an archetype of an individual that watches you. Okay? And I'm getting heavy online communication here to the point where they read your comment section. And I'm not saying that they should look at the comment section and then state their piece, but it's kind of like that's what they're doing. And one of their strategies of making sure that they're not somewhere in a similar vein of what everyone else is saying is by saying something to out you. And I get the feeling that majority rules in this situation, and it looks real weird for a person to be this outstanding when chiming in on what they're chiming in when it comes to you. It's like they're intentionally countering the other people who see you, who view you. They're doing this from a malicious standpoint. I'm just keeping it a beam with you. The shit comes with it when you make yourself visible. But anyway, let me draw another card to see how you feel about the situation, because you might be aware of it, maybe you're not. We're gonna find out. Okay, this is you. Okay. You know what? This is a situation of where energy is matching like energy. So these outliers that are occurring on your social media feeds, wherever you're being distributed at like this, right? You're attracting that type of energy because you produce that type of energy as well. Not only that, you do this intentionally as well. The same way that they intentionally point you out and they're not going with the crowd, they're anti the crowd intentionally, you're anti them intentionally. Somehow you know how to do it. Somehow you know that you ruffle this type of archetype's feathers, and yet you behave in a manner that says, I'm going to do it anyway. you're almost waiting for that one archetype to show up in your comment section so you could be like, what? Or you might just have a ball because, like I said, majority rules in your situation. So you have a majority of people who favor what it is that you do. And it's just like, oh, they're going to gang up on them as soon as they start some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you could like pull the trigger on it figuratively, right? Anyway, by just being like, huh? What? I'm confused. What do you mean by that? Like, you know damn well what they mean by that. You know what I'm saying? They are bothered by you. They are triggered. And this is a like, you're ruthless when it comes to this shit, because I'm also getting that you don't care when you do this, but you're learning through this. This does not mean that you're set in your ways. You're actually picking up on what this is doing, you're learning from it, and you're actually trying to come up with a plan that could actually counter that. This is making you more cautious in the way that you do things, in the way that you post, in the way that you come across, pause. And it's because of these outlets. You're like, damn, people could go to that extent, they can go to that lengths. So you're seeing kind of your own psyche being reflected to you, and you're thinking to yourself like, damn, if I'm that ruthless, then they can become that ruthless. But this is kind of different because I'm doing what I do. They like a fan that's not a fan. That's different. So this is making you cautious. You're learning from it. But let's look at the factor that you should consider based upon this, Sagittarius. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I would say this is maybe a... Yeah. This is yeah. What I'm seeing here is that overly cautious type of vibe that you're operating in now. You're operating in that vibe because you're working on a new way of approaching posting bars and doing what you do. You're going to have more tact in doing what you do now. And it's going to be revolving around money. This can derive from you. You might even be the type of person that posts a lot on social media and you're not being paid for it directly. You're just posting it because you can and you're nice and whatever it is that you do. And you're starting to realize like, yo, that shit ain't even really worth it if people can get as ruthless as I can be. And they don't like me yet they still watch me. That's some weird shit. It's an eerie type of feeling. So you're working on something now that says, well, I better at least get paid from doing this. But not only that, I'm going to change the way that I do it. Some type of way you're going to alter it to where it's like, how could you be mad at me? You know what I'm saying? You might get some filtering process going on. This may cause you to lose out on some, what I'm getting is personal opportunities. Like, hey, I'm going to send you some money. I'm going to cash app you a coffee because you got some nice tits or whatever. You know, something like that. But you're like, man, fuck that. I'm trying to get an endorsement deal if I got nice tits. You know, make it fit how you fit. Got nice locks, fellas, whatever's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you seeing it now. Like, yo, about to up this shit up a little, another level. You know what I mean? So you may lose out on some personal opportunities that you would usually get. Hey, I'll take you out to lunch. Or, you know what I mean? You're like, listen, man. I obviously got the type of, all right, I'm dragging this. I said what I said. Until next time.